In Matilda, she's missing a gene called CLN2. And what CLN2 does is it produces an enzyme in the brain, and it's like the garbage collector. But in her brain, because she's missing it, the garbage builds up, and once it builds up, the cell will then die, and that causes her to have fits. Long term, she's looking at a life expectancy of between 6 and 12.
Matilda is 4 years old. Last year, her parents were given the heartbreaking news that their baby girl has the very rare Batten's disease.
Oh, it was a really big shock. I had a normal girl, perfect baby, healthy, happy, just the most wonderful girl you could ask for.
Watch out! Oh, Matilda, that was lucky.
Very helpful. If you're packing the dishwasher, she'd be trying to unpack it. Always wanted to help, always happy.
For Mum and Dad, Liz and Jeremy Sanson, and their once happy family of 5, life can never be the same again.
After the first seizure, it was just like, what's going on? Like, suddenly things aren't normal, and she regressed so quickly to begin with, and your heart breaks because your kid can't talk to you, do the things that she used to be able to do and enjoy.
Every time she has a seizure, she loses something.
I lose parts of her all the time. She used to say mum, now she can't, and it's devastating, really devastating.
Looking after Matilda is a 24-hour-a-day shift, 7 days a week.
Having to get her feeds ready, medications, you have to be hyper alert, just always making sure you're aware of every little detail that could possibly give you warning of what's coming up and how to best look after her. Always being very careful that she's had enough sleep so she doesn't have a seizure. We look after her, we make sure that she has time in a wheelchair, in a standing frame, playing on the floor, reading books, trying to keep her happy and entertained.
It's a job they do lovingly and willingly, but it has taken an enormous toll.
Oh, our lives have completely changed. We can't do what we used to do. We can't even work like we used to do. We just don't have time to do that.
Baby sister Rosie is too young to know what's happening.
As a family, we've lost a lot.
And it was too much to bear for big sister Indica.
Her older sister is now living up at Coffs Harbour with her mum. At first she didn't notice it so much, but once it became more obvious, it was just a bit too hard for her to deal with.
It's been emotionally overwhelming and financially crippling.
We had to let the business go that we had. It was running for about 11 years. We're now looking at selling the house just because of the money that's owed on it.
With Matilda's condition deteriorating rapidly, they are bravely calling out for help to make her remaining time as comfortable and manageable as possible.
Really our only aim is to make Matilda's life easier.
Crowdfunding for modifications to their car and to allow the purchase of some equipment would make a tremendous difference to everyone's quality of life.
It's impossible for one person to take her out on your own. If we can get her so she's in a wheelchair out into the car without all the lifting, that's definitely priority number 1.
It would take a lot of stress and pressure off us. At the moment there's more struggle than it is happy.
A lot of worry. There really is a lot of worry.
The focus now is to make some happy memories in the time that's left.
You just have to take it day by day. Nothing's going to change what she has, so you just have to keep going and doing the best you can and just love her for who she is at any given time.